the Premier League Team of the Year as voted by the players. And the fraudsters have managed to sneak Saliba in. I'm going to go through each of these and give you my honest opinion on it all. Starting off with Raya in net. Well, he deserves it. I mean, I would say Alisson, but he was missing quite a lot of the season. Raya consistently world class for Arsenal. If it was Kyle Walker today, he would be my fourth on the list behind Connor Bradley, Trent Alexander-Arnold and Ben White. However, it's Kyle Walker of last season, so I accept that. You got Gabriel and Van Dijk as the centre-backs. I mean, both world-class season, absolutely deserved. They've tried to sneak Saliba in, the little fraudster in left-back. Personally, at left-back, I would have put Gvardiol, but Saliba's still quality, don't get me wrong. Moving on to the midfield, let's have a look at it. We got Rodri, absolutely fine. You know how important he is for City. World class and was vital last season. Declan Rice as well. Great introduction to the Arsenal team. But then you've got Martin Odegaard who's somehow made it into this. And I'm just thinking, what? I mean, the fact that there's 5 Arsenal players in this team is a bit of a joke. And I think Odegaard's a slap in the face. I personally would have put Douglas Luiz. Maybe it's because he's gone, he didn't get as many votes. I also would have put McAllister ahead of Odegaard too. And finally, moving on to the front three, absolutely zero complaints. We've got Erling Haaland, the robot. Yeah, okay, he had some injuries last season, but still world class. Phil Foden, player of the season in my opinion. And Ollie Watkins, absolutely deserving of being probably the runner-up for player of the season. And there we have it. The PFA Players Player of the Year is Phil Foden. No shock there. Absolutely as expected. I mean, last season, this man was the entire reason that England didn't win the Euros. No, I'm joking. That Manchester City won the league. I mean, he was just quality. Foden and De Bruyne injured. Julian Alvarez obviously had a big part to play as well, who's gone. But this man is someone that Manchester City will look forward to until all their charges come against them. I've just noticed the size of the fucking trophy. It's about the same height of half his body. That is a mighty impressive beast to be bringing home.
He's bigger than me.
No, Phil Foden's not that tall. See, it'd be a good 2/3 of the misses, I reckon. Anyway, we digress. Yeah, absolutely deserved. No one else in my mind. Ollie Watkins maybe comes close, but that's about it. Cole Palmer wins the PFA Young Player of the Year award. And there is no one that deserves it more than him, in my opinion. Now, I know what some may say. Oh, Phil Foden, did you see the season he had? Sorry, but he's young. And Bukayo Saka as well. Points about them, although Palmer was better than Saka last year. But going back to it, yes, Phil Foden had a better season. He was the player of the season, in my opinion. But you can't be the player of the season and the young player of the season. And at the same time, Foden has been around for yonks now, it feels. Cole Palmer, that was his breakthrough season and he was exceptional. Now, some people say that I look like him. I don't personally see it, but yeah. Anyways, going back to it, Cole Palmer, what a season he had. The question is, will he outdo what he done last season this season? Or stay the same? Get worse? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Personally, I think he's going to go up in talent and ability and show even more of what he can do, which sucks because he plays for Chelsea.